So right now I'm at SFO Airport because I'm going on a friend trip over to Banff, Canada. So right now I'm making my way over to the British Airways lounge, which should be near Terminal A5. And let's go see what the lounge has for us to offer. Wave hi! Alrighty, so we just landed in Calgary, YYC, and now we're about to go pick up our rental car, and we've got a couple hours to kill before Marissa arrives because hers was like 5 hours later than ours, so we'll go explore Calgary in the meantime. Alrighty, so our first stop while we wait for Marissa to arrive is, of course, Costco. So we've ordered the poutine here at Costco, which is $5.99 Canadian dollars with 30 cents tax. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we are at Calgary Tower, which we assume is a souvenir shop, and we're just gonna go check it out. I've just discovered that they have these medallions. They're not called press pennies here because this is Canada. Oh, penny machine tokens here, but it's out of order. So sad, but this is what the rest of the shop looks like. Now we're just walking down an alleyway, checking it out. Downtown Calgary. Taking that view with the construction right in front, but this is the view we have from the Airbnb, and it's just so wild to be surrounded by these mountains. Alrighty, so today is our first actual full day here in Canada. So our plan for today is to actually hit up a couple of spots in Banff, but not actually go around the national park, just to see like the caves, Tim Hortons, the Banff sign, and a couple of other sightseeing places around here. We don't have cell signal, so I tried to download a offline Google Maps and bookmark a couple of spots along the way, but just look at this view with these mountains back here. It's so beautiful, and the weather is honestly the best weather you could ask for. It's supposed to start raining a little later today around 3 p.m. so we're hoping to get everything done before then. We are in the process of waiting to take a picture with the Banff sign. So we parked in a parking lot across the street, walked over, and now we're just waiting to take a photo. Then we're gonna be going to Tim Hortons right after so we can get some Canadian coffee, and I'm gonna try the Beeves cold brew, and we're just gonna go sightsee a couple of spots. Right now I'm inside the recreational area where they have an arena for curling, and we just finished taking a short video at the Banff sign. There was a group ahead of us that was taking forever, like literally days, because there was a group of like 6 of them, and then they all had to take their individual photos. So we had to ask if we could just go and take a quick photo because we were waiting there for at least 15 minutes. And now we're gonna be headed on our way over to Tim Hortons. We finally picked up our Tim Hortons order, which apparently if you order from the kiosk, you have to go ask for your order, because we were sitting here for ages waiting for them to call out my name, but we had to go ask for our drinks. But I got the Beeves cold brew right here, which is a vanilla latte, I think it is.
I got an iced latte. Next to normal cold brew.
It's good. I feel like it could be a little bit sweeter. Coffee in hand, now we're on our way to Cave and Basin Park, where there's supposed to be some cool caves to check out, so let's go. Right now we are at Cave and Basin Park, I think it is. So we are in the parking lot right now, and there's a trail up there where you have to hike, which is about a 5-minute walk to the caves. You can hear people's voices down there. The caves. Here we are entering the cave. So that is the gap that we were looking at earlier, where the gate was, and this is the cave. And now we've made it to the basin. It tells you not to touch the water. Look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. They even have signs here telling you to not touch the water. Right now we're at Cascade of Time Garden because it has this like really cool historic castle stone looking building, but they've also got these large meadows and a flower patch all the way over here. So we're gonna walk around the grounds just to see and check it out. It's a very nice place. Seems like something out of a fairy tale. There's even a pond in here. There's cute little archways in the back, little bridges, benches. Look at the views. Right now we are at Falls Viewpoint, and it's crazy because there's like a large waterfall all the way in the back. It's a little blown out right now, but I will take you guys right there. We just made it to the surprise corner viewpoint, and the parking lot is pretty small. There's probably only enough room for like 8 cars, so if you do come here, get here early. And it's got really great views of this castle looking hotel. The view is great from here, and it's got a really wide platform, so you just have to cross the street in order to get here. But welcome to day 2, full day here in Canada, and today we're heading over to the Johnston Trail and trying to see if we can find any of the lakes. Right now it is 7 a.m. so we woke up at 6:30 a.m. in order to make it there on time because it is Saturday. We thought that there would be a lot of people, so we wanted to get a head start. But then it's technically 5:30 a.m. back at home, so it's kind of a struggle to wake up so early, but we're excited. It is now 7:44, so it took us about 44 minutes to get here, and it's actually a little bit more chilly than I thought it would be. It is about 37 degrees Fahrenheit. The car said 4 degrees Celsius, so I think that's what the conversion is. We are here at Johnston Canyon Trail, and we read the All Trails reviews, or some reviews, maybe it was Google Maps reviews. All Trails reviews that were saying, oh, you need to get here really early because it's like super packed, there's never any parking, because we're in the first parking lot, which is the trailhead is right there, but there's hella parking. But it's better to get here early and not have to fight over a spot rather than having to drive to a further parking lot and hike a little more than expected. So let's start this hike. Here we are at Johnston's Canyon. We're gonna do the Johnston's Canyon Trail over to the upper trail, I believe. It's pretty cool because you're walking through these caves. So there's these walls all around you. The trail keeps going. This place is absolutely gorgeous. I just love that you're hiking against these ginormous rocky mountains, and you're kind of like in a cove similar to like Arizona, like the wave, but these are just like pure rocks and that riverbed. Like, look at that water. This is the one area of the hike that has some sunlight, and it's so beautiful because when the sun hits you, it feels so nice and warm. We just finished our hike here at Johnston Canyon Upper Falls, and now we're going to be heading over to Lake Louise. And it is currently 9:19, and there's still a fair amount of spots in the parking lot, though when people tell you to get here early, it is a little bit better because you are able to enjoy most of the scenery by yourself, because there's a couple of spots where it's pretty narrow and it's really hard for people to go both ways if people are stopping to take pictures. So it's better if you come in early, beat the crowds, or come in possibly a lot later to beat the crowds. Right now we are at parking lot 3 and 4 because the main parking lot for Lake Louise was full, but look at those views. So right here there's like a gondola, but this is parking lot 1 and 2 of Overflow. We are in 3 and 4. But this area is just so beautiful. You can still kind of see the ice caps up there. But now we're gonna be waiting to get on a bus to go to Lake Louise. So we just made it to Lake Louise, the parking spot, because we had to take a shuttle over here, and all of them were actually booked, but we got great luck where somebody had just left their pass and they were able to get us 3 shuttle pass tickets for free. And here we are about to start on a trail. We've just made it to Lake Louise and look at that view. You can still see the snow caps in the back. It is beautiful. Look at that water. There's people out on the water canoeing. It's just beautiful. There's a close-up of us at Lake Louise, and you can see there's a glacier up there with all that ice. The water is really, really cold.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna be like, well,
Now we are at Mirror Lake. We made it to the tea house, and look at those views. The tea house. Right now we are fueling up the car before we go ahead and return it, and then we'll be going to one of the lounges in Concourse E because that's where our flight is flying out of. On our drive here, it was very beautiful but very sunny because we were heading east, and because the sun comes up from the east, it was very blinding and hot in the car. But we are sad to say goodbye to Canada. This is where we all depart. Until next time.